Oh, why, hello there, everybody. This is Zachary Powers, and welcome to SMG4 Live 2025. And this is a big show right here. This is going to have, 11 announcements. Yeah, it's going to be a big show. So, I know you are all super duper excited. I want to start off with a banger as of the first announcement, because of what happened just yesterday just blew my mind. So, and boys and girls, audiences worldwide, it's like, what do you mean it blew your mind yesterday? Just have to wait and see for the first announcement. Alrighty. Here's the first announcement. You're not gonna believe it.
Oh dear, you look like you've seen better days. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue. I know all too well what it's like to be on the cusp of something magnificent, only for it to be ripped away, leaving you scarred, broken, and alone. Hurts, doesn't it? In my darkest hour, the one thing I needed, more than anything, was simply a friend. So what do you say? Wanna be friends?
Yes. I am talking about a brand new SMG4 movie. And that is called SMG4 Silence of the Cats. As of yesterday. And SMG4 posted something on Twitter/X. And he posted this thumbnail of Karen, the kitty cat girl, opening up the door and going into a actual bedroom. And Mr. WPNZ, which is known as Mr. Weapons. Oh my gosh. The Mr. Weapons character, bro, when I first saw the teaser trailer of Silence of the Cats by SMG4 himself, I'm like, bro, this is so good. And there was only a day left before Silence of the Cats released. And that was Friday, as of last week, and then Saturday hit, when SMG4 movie Silence of the Cats released publicly to the world. Every YouTuber watched it. I watched it too. And it's surprisingly perfect. Apple would rate it a 10 out of 10, is my rating. It's super good. The ending part, bro. So, as of last year, do you know a guy in the asylum prison? He put a TV into place. And as of last year, he appeared for Wars of Fat Italians 2024. He is the main antagonist of Wars of Fat Italians 2024. And he came back, didn't he? At the very end of the SMG4 movie, Silence of the Cats, Mr. Weapons' villain is damaged and ruined. And then this TV, it turned on. There's this gray static thing, it's a sound effect, and a really, really deep voice commenced. And he's like, "What do you say? Wanna be friends?" And a lot of the static that came in and all that, and then bam, there he is, Mr. Puzzles. Yes, I said it. Mr. Puzzles finally returned. In the SMG4 movie, Silence of the Cats, at the very end. Bro, that was the greatest comeback of Mr. Puzzles ever. Nick Rick Games' most favorite SMG4 character is Axel and Mr. Puzzles. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? Everybody was like freaking out, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, Mr. Puzzles, no way he returned, he made a comeback, the greatest comeback of all time. I know, I can't believe it either. It's crazy to see how this sounds, and it's crazy. And it's the greatest comeback of all time. This wasn't the Karen arc. The movie, SMG4 movie Silence of the Cats, was the ending of the Karen arc. Alright everybody, how was that for a banner announcement? Now moving on to the second announcement. Please check it out.
Welcome everyone to Puzzle Park! Lights and magic, it's a work of art! When you enter here, the fun will start. You're mine, you'll never part! Oh, it's going to be so much fun getting to watch you pay for all you've done! 3, 2, 1. There's wondrous fun and games inside. Attractions big and small, like our 100-foot-tall mega slide that slaps you on the wall.
Nothing so fast. Stop right there.
You better be prepared, 'cause we'll end this when we find your secret lair.
And we're having fun. Let's stay. No, cut it out.
What will SMG4 post this Saturday? It's Sunday, and the start of a brand new week. And it is the 13th. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Right? Yeah, it's the 19th. Yeah. April 19th is a Saturday. What will SMG4 post? We exactly don't know. But my theory of what will SMG4 post on April 19th, as of this week, my theory is a Mr. Puzzles episode. Because of Mr. Puzzles' comeback in the SMG4 movie, Silence of the Cats. SMG4 could make a video on this upcoming Saturday, April 19th, as a Mr. Puzzles, and what is going on with Mr. Puzzles, and why did he return, and what made his comeback so awesome. And so, that's my theory of SMG4's brand new video coming on April 19th. Hopefully I'm correct, because if I am not correct, that's okay. But that is my theory as of what will SMG4 post this Saturday. Here is the third announcement. Check it out. as it turns out, people have been saying that in SMG4's videos, Kaizo is a useless character. I understand people saying that Kaizo is useless and stuff because of, like, we don't know exactly, but I think Kaizo, yeah, people have been saying, no, and why is he in SMG4 videos? Think SMG4 is still making videos, and SMG4 listened to the community by saying, okay, we get it. Kaizo is a useless character. We will never ever put him in SMG4 videos ever again. SMG4 is gonna start using him less, which is actually good because I like Kaizo, but I just don't like the fact he's in episodes. It's just because people don't like him, and I get the point. So, here is the next announcement I want to show you all. This is the fourth announcement. Yeah, this is the fourth announcement. Alright, check it out. Also, as of this year, those old characters from the past years have now finally been brought back. So those are the characters of Lucky 2, Egad, and one other character, like Wario or something like that. You think Wario too. I think so. And SMG4 started using those old characters in a brand new episode that they just made as of this year. SMG4 listened to the fans really, really well, and they realized and they understand that the old characters need to be brought back. And guess what? They did, and peak episodes are finally back, which I am really, really excited for. So, here is the fifth announcement. Check it out.
My dear friends, TV is all about escapism, yet you want to escape? Come on and stay a while as I share with you the who, what, when, where, why, and how of my genius plan. Our scene opens on a little Mr. Puzzles. Now cut to him having no friends. It was a struggle to find anybody who could be my buddy, so instead I watched TV all day to forget about my troubles. I was obsessed, I couldn't stop, I wouldn't stop until I'd seen every moving picture that exists.
So we made the decision to get into television.
I cut off my face and put a TV in its place. Patience is a virtue, good things come to those who wait. Proverbs uttered by utter fools, I'll do anything it takes.
Are you ready for trouble?
Got you binge watching.
You're stuck with Mr. Puzzle.
You can't stop me from cooking up this instant classic. You and your friends will look fantastic.
Come
and get your tickets.
That's why they're all sold
Don't want to miss this moment goes out to the stars of our show, the SMG4 crew. And we're rolling, let's go!
You wanna know why I chose you?
You wanna know why I chose you? Because you're the stupidest show that I've ever seen, and if I can make you entertaining, I can do anything!
Here is what we know of 2025 and what SMG4 plans. SMG4's plans. So, Mr. Puzzle's returned, and we don't know specifically what could this mean. This is stating to something that could be really, really big. This could be something to really, really big. I can't wait. It's gonna be crazy. So, yep, that's it for this 5th announcement. Now let's move on to the 6th announcement. Check out the 6th announcement. Well, I have information on this show. This show's all about the future of SMG4. What are SMG4's plans in the future? And what are their plans for this year? And what makes 2025 the biggest year of all for them? And this is all for the 6th announcement. That was the 6th announcement, just to inform you all what the show is all about and all of that. Alright. Now, the biggest one by far. The 7th announcement. Check out this 7th announcement. Do you remember this?
Hey, Dusty. Can I just have a glass of warm milk, please? Yeah, but I didn't ask for this, though.
Hey!
That was the video of 2 characters that should be brought back. And those characters are Axel and Dusty. The reason why that should be brought back. So for one, Destiny. It wouldn't harm World War Mario arc because it could change the World War Mario arc, the Anime Wars arc. Wouldn't necessarily harm it, but it would change in a good way. Same thing for Axel. If Axel is brought back, it would not necessarily ruin the Genesis Revelations arc. It would not. Because if so, and if it does not ruin all of those arcs, then there could be a chance that they could come back. But I talked to a super expert about how could Axel and Destiny come back, could they return. I talked to a super expert about it, and they said they might come back. Not as a cameo, but as the spirit of Axel and the spirit of Destiny go into the bodies, they will start coming back together, and they will finally exist once again in the SMG4 universe. I talked to a super expert about it, and they said it might happen. So don't give your hopes up. Honest's Boys and Girls Worldwide. Don't give your hopes up. It could happen. Just have to wait and see. Here is the 8th announcement. Check it out. Maggie got a very own redesign, and Luigi did, SMG4 himself did, back as of all the way back in War the Fat Italians 2022 of the Lawyer arc, and a lot of characters have been getting their redesigns. It's because SMG4 is changing a whole lot. They have been listening to the community a whole lot. SMG4, you are truly the king of animations, and I still can't believe how awesome you are getting, more awesome you're getting, more amazing that you are getting. You will always still stay the king of animations. Okay. And Princess Peach. Yeah, Princess Peach. I'll talk about her in the next announcement. Speaking of which, here is the 9th announcement. Check out this 9th announcement. Princess Peach. She's gonna get a redesign too. And ever since the Princess Peach castle sunk into the ground, Princess Peach turned into this monster-like alien being looking character, and SMG4 led her to rot there. What's gonna happen now? The Princess Peach monster could come back out of there, and I believe that the Princess Peach monster, the SMG4 and the crew could face the Princess Peach monster and also face Mr. Puzzles too. Both of them. And SMG4 or Mr. Puzzles. One of them could change back Princess Peach and give her a brand new redesign and a rework of her character design, which I am really super duper excited for. So, here is the 10th announcement. Alrighty, now getting to the big stuff. The big stuff. The 10th announcement is based on something big coming. It's all about the Forbidden Door. What's gonna happen here? I talked about the Forbidden Door before on this channel. On my channel multiple times. What will it be? Like statues of people who have passed away in the past years that could be beyond the Forbidden Door, or Mr. Puzzle's TV dimension could go back over there and do something about it, like blow it up or something, or blow it up somehow. Or the third possible way that the Forbidden Door could have is it could lead to the heavens of the SMG4 universe, go up the stairs, meet Axel Spirit, and SMG4 could somehow bring the Axel Spirit into his body and bring him finally back, including Destiny Spirit. The Destiny Spirit goes into her own body and bring those characters back. Those are my 3 theories of what the Forbidden Door was inside that Forbidden Door. Those are my 3 theories. As of for now, SMG4 has not said anything about that Forbidden Door just yet. But please, we need information on this Forbidden Door. Alright. Congratulations, everybody. You made it to the very end of SMG4 Live 2025. I would just like to say thank you all for watching. It's all out about a big arc coming up as of this year, and the name has finally been revealed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching SMG4 Live 2025.